So something pretty amazing has happened. We picked up a buck on our trail camera that's a shooter out on Texas public land. It's not just any old buck though, it's a very familiar buck to me. I actually had an encounter with him last year on Texas public land. In fact, KC and I have been working really hard the last couple of years on Texas public land to find some big swaths that we can get away from people. So we've been branching out and trying to find some of these areas that are big enough to handle some pressure, right? And then we can find deer that are doing what they kind of naturally do. KC placed this camera on a transition line between two bedding thickets. So there's one kind of north and one south. And then there's a transition line in between that's an old road that's been cut into the timber, which promotes forb growth, meaning there's food there right now. And then also with that bar ditch going along the edge of the woods there, there's also a real good edge that creates a scrape factory essentially. So those deer, the bucks, can cruise in between thickets, check does as we're coming into the rut, get a bite to eat, and then also check the scrapes while they're on their way through. I mean, it just sets up really nice. So this buck actually shows up a couple days ago, and we have nothing but dark pictures of him. There are no daylight walking pictures of him yet. So what I'm hoping is we have a killer cold front today, and with that, I'm hoping that it gets him on his feet before dark tonight. And if not, it's really brisk in the morning, so I'm also hoping that we have a shot in the morning as well. But last year, this buck, I passed him because I didn't know if he would make our antler restrictions. We have a 13-inch width rule on spread, and I didn't know if he'd make it, so I passed him. And then a bird came up, pecked him in the eye, and landed on his antlers. It was a crazy sequence of events that happened right there. So while we're heading over there, why don't you watch some of this footage? We finally picked a tree. We got like a real shady wind in here, which could be good, I guess. We're in a very conservative tree here, but I do have some good shots out of it, I think. It's a little bit wide open skyline, but I think it's gonna work. We're gonna get up real quiet, real quick, and just get ready for the evening. Try to get as quiet and still as possible, as soon as possible. Hang number 2 for the afternoon. Greg and I talked, and we decided that if the wind is gonna just drift to the west, then we might as well hunt aggressively on the west side where all the deer are coming in. But I'm trying to pull my wind at a big deadfall back over here, hoping that if they're splitting the deadfall, we get to shoot them before they get here.
That is a tough pass right there. Looked like a just beautiful 3-year-old buck, but it would have made me real happy, I can promise you that. I didn't have my release on, nothing. He might have heard us scratching around this tree and come in, but either way, I bet we see him again tonight, but I'm hoping that bigger buck that's been on camera will be in here.
So like I said earlier, it's a year later and this buck shows up on camera. The weather is primo tonight as a cool front blows in and the woods are alive.
HTH himself actually decided to come out here and hunt with us too. So he's out here. The wind is pretty decent. It's giving us some sound cover. So we can set up and hope that buck comes through with this front pushing in tonight. Maybe they'll be up on their feet. We saw some raccoons on their feet earlier. Go in there and get set up, take our time. It's a little bit early, but keep us from sweating too hard. I'm pumped, man. I'm pumped. That deer wasn't bedded 30 yards from the trail camera. We bombed a buck. I don't think it was the split guy I'm in here to try to find. We're just gonna wait till we get good gusts of wind to move. Little doe. She let us get like 25 yards. It's spooky in here right now. That's the wind we need. But I think we're gonna get more like that. I'll take that all day, but I don't think it's gonna do that. The wind is definitely helping us out. I mean, the noise cover was pretty good. On the other side of things, it's swirling pretty bad because it's gusty. And we've got a front coming in, so it's not ideal. It's like hunting elk in Colorado from what I understand. A couple times I've been there, it's like you gotta just hope the wind's blowing the right way when they get there. But we did have a little nubbin buck come through right as we were setting up, or right as we were almost done setting up. Didn't even have my jacket on, and I was afraid that it was going to start the procession, so I started getting my jacket on as he kind of worked his way through and fed on. But I heard that deer coming. The leaves are a lot crunchier than they were the other day. So I think we're going to use our ears as much as anything right here. As you can tell, it's pretty thick in here. Mid-October, we're close to bedding. We've got thick bedding back this way. Some decent thick bedding back up here that's a little bit closer to the road, but I mean, it's feeling like that kind of weather. I'm excited, I'm pumped, but I'm gonna get in here and get quiet and keep my eyes peeled and my ears on alert. You see it? It's a buck. Body looks pretty good. Where's he going? Oh, he's heading towards us. That's him. Ready? You ready? He jumped the string, but he's going down. Baby, let's go. Let's go. He jumped the string pretty good. It came out, I saw that it came out good, so I wasn't super worried. But like where it hit, I was a little spooked.
I saw it go through.
stand helps us out. It did. We're pretty high. Like, there's still does looking at us. I'm gonna try to be relatively quiet here and try not to get seen, but I'm like shaking so bad. Dude, he's a toad. He's a toad. I mean, for a Texas deer, you know what I mean? Like, we're gonna get up there and he's not gonna look like a Nebraska buck or anything, but he's a mondo. Dude, he came in grunting and everything. Sounds like a dirt bike. I couldn't do it. They all looked at the same time. See, I'd never heard it, but I saw that first, the bug, the little nubbin bug looked, and I was like, he might be looking at something. Then the other one turned and looked, and then the third one just finally saw him, but I don't think the third one heard the grunt, but they're like, what's going on? I was thinking, when we came in, I didn't mention it on camera, but there's a browse line on this tree right here. It's a hackberry tree right here that's bent over, and you can see a browse line all the way around it. When that deer came in, he was like grunting, and he spooked these does to the base of our tree just about, and they were feeding. I'm shaking so bad. They were feeding around this feed tree, or this browse line on this hackberry right here. And I was like, she's gonna get our wind if she gets back here. And I kept worrying, so I kept my eye on her more than I did the buck. He kind of went head down near that scrape tree or whatever that is right there. I was looking at it earlier through the binos. I think there might be a scrape there, but I'm not 100%. But he kind of sniffed around there for a while, and his shoulder was closed off real bad, and there was a little bit of brush, and I was like, he'll step out, he'll step out, he'll step out. These deer just started messing around, getting close. And finally, he like stepped out, turned a little bit, and I was like, that's enough. I can squeeze that into the shoulder right there. And when I got drawn back and I didn't hear anybody get nervous down here, I was like, okay, focus, take your time. I had calmed down a little bit, which I'm not now. But I had calmed down and I was focused, and I just burned a hole. And I split my 20 and 30 basically. And he jumped the string pretty good. It was right at 29, 28 yards, something like that. And he jumped the string a little more than I thought he would, because I was thinking, I basically was shooting like where it hit on him is where my 20 was at 28 yards. So he definitely, I mean, we can go back and watch it, but I'm pretty sure that dude jumped pretty hard. And so I was like, oh, he jumped the string, and when he turned, I was like, oh, there's for sure one lung. And I bet it got both of them. But, I mean, he crashed right over there, like real hard. I'm shaking so bad. I gotta text Hunter. I can't believe it, dude. It's been, I guess, 2 years since I killed a Texas public land buck. Or maybe 3 years since I've killed, 3 years, I think, since I've killed a Texas public land buck. That's a huge feat. It does not come easy. Especially with these jumpy things running around out here. I'm shaking so bad, dude. I calmed down a little bit, but I'm shaking bad right now, dude. Dude, give me that. Bow. Ah. Oh, yeah. Hey, we saw him crash. So, yeah. Yeah, he's the one. I know, dude. He's big, dude. I haven't shaken this hard the whole season, dude. My legs are giving out, dude. And I was just like, stuff was moving around. We saw 2 coons on the drive in, just out in the middle of the daylight, you know. And these does came in pretty early. And I told Michael, I said, they started to leave out. I said, he'll be there. He'll be here in about 45 minutes. He hadn't even shown up in daylight yet, but I just know it's the type of day, man. You know what I mean? Yep. So I'm glad I hunted here tonight. The wind actually was pretty dang good, man. So we had a doe come in that I thought the wind was just blowing right at her, and it wasn't. And I think that it's going just pretty much headed straight south. 28-yard shot. He kind of jumped the string pretty bad. But when he turned, I saw the exit, and I was like, oh, he's toast. And then he went out there, disappeared, and then I saw him just like do a tipsy run over to the side and just fall. Yep. Oh, dang it, there's another buck. Straight to the... Michael, see if you can get footage of that. How many bucks can I shoot? I don't think he's wide enough. He's that buck that's been in here. I don't think he's wide enough. You see him, Michael? Yeah, he's coming. Thanks. Okay, I will. Thanks, man. See ya. Bye. Dude, he's not wide enough, is he? He's smelling us right there, isn't he? He's not wide enough. Okay, I just wanted to make sure we weren't. He's a 10, isn't he? Oh, yeah. That's a pretty bug, man. He's got a little G4 on that one side. He really is. Kind of narrow, nice tines. He's probably offspring. He's built a lot like my buck. Man, that was awesome, dude. Like, that is what I live for, dude. I mean, Clay Newcomb's up there watching. It's for sure, guy, right? Alright, let's hop down there and go take a look at him, dude. Let's do it. Before it gets dark. It's always weird. When the hunt's over, you're kind of a little bit remorseful at several things and super happy. It's also weird when you're pretty sure a deer fell, but not 100%. So, I mean, I saw him stumbling. We heard him crash, so we're going over there. We're going to get this deer. Look at that rub. I wonder if he hit that thing. Okay, here's where I shot him. And our tree. Our tree's back over there, right? Man, it's easy to get turned around in here. You see him? Oh my gosh. Holy smokes. The shot was pretty good. It's pretty good. Golly, dude. I can't believe. Like, you hardly ever even get to see one and shoot, you know, or pass him or whatever. Much less do you get to see one, pass him, and see the benefit of passing him. Like, see him grow the next year, get bigger, come in with a swollen neck and grunt at does, and then get a shot at him. That's like, this never happens in Texas. It doesn't happen on public land in Texas. Amazing, man. What in the world? He's big. For a Texas buck, that's a big body. Man, that is wild. Man, glory to God. Just, it's amazing that I get to do this so much and still shake and have fun doing it, you know, after I shoot one. Like, truly big blessing. Hope Hunter shoots one too. That's something else, dude. Big old hook brow. Broke this one off. Just knobby. That's cool, man. Well, he's got a dark face too. What a stud, man. Man, what a season too. I was talking to Michael and pretty much I've sat in a stand 4 times and killed 3 bucks this year. That's like, but you can't believe it. It's awesome. It is not easy to come by Texas public land bucks. He smells like he's rutting too. It is not easy to come by these things. We didn't see anybody coming in. Incredible. Gosh, he looks awesome from that side right there, man. That's for sure his angle. Bladed G3. Well, you know.
Oh, baby, I know we gotta do 2 bucks tonight.
No way.
Yes, way.
You killed
I have
one?
had these. Yes, I watched him fall. I've had the sickest hunt of my life. I have not had a sicker hunt before.
Really?
Oh my gosh, dude. Oh my gosh.
Dude.
Oh, dude, yeah, baby, we're doubled.
Let's go, dude.
First evening.
What in the world?
Whoa, dude, and there's some big bucks in here. Dude, the rut is hitting right here.
I guess we need to come help you then.
Is all your stuff done?
Well, I gotta gut this thing.
College this freaking spot. Oh my gosh, this is sick.
You got me FOMOing right now. Like there's some bigger deer over there that I didn't get to shoot. Dude, the rut's happening right now, man.
Dude, it's today.
That's right. It is. It happened today.
I saw 2 does today with black hawks.
This buck is stinky, dude. Like he got the urine smell. He came in grunting loud, dude.
Dude, I have heard so many grunts, and I have not been able to grunt back at them because I've had deer around me literally since 5:15 or 5:30.
Golly, dude. Okay, you got to send me a pin. I know you hate that.
Yeah. Dadgummit. I tell you what, I'll meet y'all at the truck with the buck.
Yeah, there you go. There you go. Bye, man. See you. Bye. No, what in the world? We doubled last year. It was Greg and Eric last year on Texas Public Land the same day. It just shows you that there's days that are the days to be there in the woods, right? Today is one of those days. We doubled again on Texas Public Land. Incredible, man. Let's snap some pictures and go find Hunter's deer. It's a good thing Texas deer aren't the same size as Midwest deer because they're a little easier to drag. I'm tired.
Oh my goodness.
Please tell me you got that on video.
Oh, I got it on video.
Dude. stick right here went straight into my foot.
Mm-mm.
I'm pretty sure my bow's broken.
No.
No, it felt like it though. Guys, it's hard out on Texas public lands.
He said, please tell me you got that off.